behind the scenes with future country rock blues kings and queens. Discover them first with Palm Mash TV. Palm Mash TV.
Well, hello there. It's Paul Mash TV time again. Thank you so much for joining us. We got another great interview coming up for you momentarily. Now, before we get into that, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and the bell, and anytime a new episode comes your way, you'll be notified. And leave a comment on the comment section. We'd love to hear from you there. And we're on Facebook, so go to facebook.com/Paul Mash TV. And you can follow us there, send us an inbox, even comment the things you see there. And also send us an email, paulmashtv, all one word, @gmail.com. And if you're a fan, we love fan mail. Go ahead and send us a letter there. But you can also use that if you're a band or a solo artist that wants to be on the show. So just send us an email there and we'll show you how to do that. And all this will be recapped at the closing credits at the end of the show, so stay tuned for that. From Fort Walton Beach today, we have Double S. He's an awesome artist, obviously. And I think you're going to enjoy it. And let's get right to the interview, which starts right now. Okay, here we are with the interview. And with us from Fort Walton Beach, we have Double S with us today. Thanks for joining us, Double S.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Glad to have you here today. Well, the first question I like to ask, because everybody has their own story, but tell us a little bit how you decided you wanted to become an artist.
Well, I started making music in 2008, and my brother and one of his friends were making music at the time. They were doing shows and stuff like that, and I just figured, why not? And now I'm here. So.
Okay, well then that means probably a little over 20 years, maybe. You've been doing this for close to 20 years, I guess. Yeah, so that's good, and I'm glad you do it. And of course, I've heard your song, and we're going to get to that in just a few minutes. What were some of the artists you grew up with that helped influence you?
I would say obviously probably Eminem's probably the biggest one for me. 50 Cent, I listen to a lot of Tupac. Mostly old school stuff. Like I really haven't gotten into like the new school hip hop, so mostly old school.
Yeah, those are good. Eminem and like you said, Tupac. Mm-hmm. That seems to be a legend, and a lot of people look up to Tupac. So I know where you're going at there. If somebody was watching this and they wanted to download your music, is it on all streaming platforms? Can we also follow you on social media too? Give us a lowdown on that.
So I'm working on getting everything on all platforms. I do have quite a few things on all platforms, but not everything is. That's one thing I've kind of been bad about, is not putting everything on all platforms, but everything is on YouTube, but still working on that.
Okay. Okay, well, as far as that goes right now, where can we get your music temporarily until it gets out there? Is there anything in specific that we could look for? I know you said YouTube, but I mean anything streaming wise, I guess.
For streaming, like I got like probably I have an EP out that's on all platforms. It's on Spotify, it's on YouTube Music, it's on iTunes, it's everywhere. And then I have like maybe 3 or 4 singles. But as far as that's pretty much it as far as what I have out on all platforms right now.
Okay. Well, go to those streaming platforms like he said, just mentioned, and I'm sure you'll love that. I know he will too. And we're getting ready to watch this song here. You're My Everything, I guess it's called. Tell us a little bit about that. It sounds self-explanatory, but tell us in your own words the story about that song.
So for the past year and a half, I've kind of been going through some personal stuff. Haven't really been able to see my daughters as I'd like to. So this song was kind of inspired by that, just kind of like reminding myself and hoping they hear it to let them know that I'm still like, working on getting back to them and stuff like that.
Okay, well, like I said a couple minutes ago, it is a great song, and we'll be watching that, as I said, just momentarily. But I think that's all I really need right now, Double S. We thank you so much for being on the show. Come back anytime. We'd love to have you back.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. And here it is, You're My Everything by Double S, and it starts right now.
know it's hard to deal, I know it's hard to cope with all the pain we feel in our heart and soul. But I know for sure that this is not the way it ends. Even though without you I feel like the world is caving in. Because I love you, Kenzie, and I love you so. And know, but whenever I meet you, I'ma let you know that girl, I love you too. They ain't taking me from you. They can try their best, but I'll do whatever I need to do. I say it all the time, the three of you are mine, and I won't hesitate to let you know with every line. I hope you think of me, I hope you say my name, cause every day I'm thinking, what are you doing now? Do you think about me? Do you know how much I love you, girls? You're all I dream about every night without you. I hope that you know that you're my world. What are you doing now? What are you doing, babies? Listen, daddy loves you all. And I might stumble, but I promise I will never fall. Because every day there's a chance that I'll see you tomorrow. And that's an opportunity I'll answer when it calls. And I'll protect you from anything, I'ma be your armor. It's time to ship away the pain that we still harbor. But I'll break somebody's neck if they try to harm you. And I know things have been scary since they forced my departure. But baby, listen, I know they say I hate you, I don't. Ain't giving up, no I won't. And do you miss me? I hope. And all the time that we lost, every battle we fought, through the trenches we walked, and never give it a thought. Because you're worth it, baby girls, you're perfect. And all the pain you feel, just know that you don't deserve it. And when you're hurting, remember that I love you. And while we're still apart, I'm thinking, what are you doing now? Do you think about me? Do you know how much I love you, girls? You're all I dream about every night without you. I hope that you know that you're my world. What are you doing now? What are you doing now? Do you think about me? Do you know how much I love you, girls? You're all I dream about every night.